Hello friends, and welcome back to Let's Play Return to Krondor. We just finished this battle in the wilderness with William, and things are happening. Ooh. Look at that. Free experience for no reason. Here, have 1,000 experience. Have 1,500 more. It's pretty.
Anybody see Bear?
No, sir.
I think this was one of the pictures on the box. It's a great photograph of a sunset. This is a photograph, by the way. You might not notice. The resolution in this game isn't great, but the backgrounds are pretty nice. Hey, soldier. Why can't I look at you? I get an eye symbol. Oh, and I can look at William's experience, but I'm not going to do that right now.
You're going to tell me everything I want to know, or I'll kill you here and now.
I don't really care who he is. I mean, I want to know who he is, but at the same time, that's not as important as why he's here.
Why were you camped here? What were you sent to do?
Bear left us here to kill anyone who followed him. I guess he meant you. This was our first mission for him. Looks like it'll also be the last.
Who are you? Are you one of Bear's men?
Not anymore. Name's Shane McKinsey.
Just said.
Used to be one of the great Talon mercenaries. We heard Bear was looking for more men, so we came to join up.
Where is Bear now? Surely you know he's being hunted for a number of murders he committed in Krondor.
I knew he had the law after him for something, but I don't know where he is now. We were supposed to meet up with him again on the morning of the new moon at Two Fangs Pass.
You're lying.
Maybe, but since you'll have to kill me anyway to keep me from warning Bear, why should I be honest?
Since we'll kill you anyway, maybe you ought to come clean and help us get the man who set you up.
I've been a mercenary for more years than you've carried a sword, boy. I don't fear dying, but I can see you're afraid of killing.
He's got a nice helmet, you know? Unlike William. William does not have a nice helmet. William suffers cranial injuries. Oh, I don't know if William's gonna kill Shane if I threaten him again. I don't know.
Take a look at the rest of your men and tell me again that I'm afraid. Still, you could live if you're honest. You've never worked for Bear before, right?
What of it?
Then you don't need to share in Bear's punishment. Tell us what we want to know, and my men will escort you back to Krondor. From there you can take a ship to wherever you like.
Well, I guess I've not much of a company left. All right, you've got a deal. Bear's setting a trap for you at Two Fangs Pass. We were supposed to lead you to it. If you hurry, you can beat him there.
You made the smart choice. Thanks. You and Blake take Mr. McKinsey here back to Krondor with anyone else who's too badly wounded to go any further. Yes, sir.
You're just gonna let him go? But the men. Alright, so here's some inventory goodies for William. William does not need money. I really struggle to get those words out. There's some really nice items here, but there's problems. I don't know what any of this stuff is, and William can't assess it. I can look at the statistics here if I put the ring on. 150, 95, 150, 80. Alright, well I don't think that ring did me any good. I don't know what the ring does. Bladed 100. Bladed one, yeah, well, I don't know what that is, but it's not helpful. Put your luck ring back on, William. Luck ring. That just looks like a gold ring. Nice armor, but it's not better than what William's got. Oh, here we go. Sure, you can have all the magical armor, why not? Can't assess it, but that doesn't mean it's not valuable. Resins only do one thing. They repair. James can... James. I call him James. William can do this. Oh, that was a resin of quality. Resins can do this. Wow, they're both resins of quality. Alright, fine. It's a really nice greatsword now. 245, 278. This is a better shield, though. Great. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I mean, whatever this stuff is, it's not really... I don't know what that potion is. It could be poison. Same goes with that potion. You'd think these guys wouldn't walk around with single vials of poison, but they would. They wouldn't have any problem doing that. This could be a nice sword, but I have no way of assessing it, and frankly, William doesn't really need it. Yeah, that's about all I can do with those guys. Unfortunately. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Back to the sunset, I presume.
Well done!
Back to the
The
sunset.
prince will hear of your valor.
We lost a few of our own, Will.
I hate to see comrades fall,
Um,
but they died in defense of the realm.
No.
Their sacrifice won't be forgotten.
No, they did not. No one died. You sent a couple men away, but no one died.
What now, William? Bear is laying a trap for us at Two Fangs Pass on the morning of the new moon.
That's just 2 days from now.
With a quick march, we can get there ahead of him. Ha! I can't wait to see the look on his face when the hunter gets captured by the game.
William. Alright, so William got a whole bunch of free advancement points for doing nothing, and that's pretty much, I am sorry to say, what the rest of this game is going to be like. William gets a whole bunch of points for doing nothing. Just because. Good for him. Let's get his defense up to 100. And he still has tons of advancement points because he apparently advanced 2 levels. Initiative is good. Yeah. We can only advance 40 points, 30 or 40 points per individual advancement. I don't know. Either every time you advance or every time you go into this screen or something. It doesn't really matter. Two-handed, I'm not sure about that. Shield. Put a bunch of points into shield. Actually, don't do that. Put the points into two-handed. We'll need two-handed more than we'll need the other stuff. Oh, that's as far as two-handed's gonna go this turn. Alright, fine. 80 to two-handed, 80 to initiative. And that's what we're doing for William. Whoa, another 2,000!
Arutha proclaimed Kendaric innocent of the Guildmaster's death due to the strength of the evidence against Jorath and the immediacy of the threat from Bear. The party, including Kendaric, was then instructed to proceed to the wreck site with all haste and raise the ship to retrieve the Ashapian artifact. The Ashapians insisted that Solon, one of their warrior priests, join the party. Only someone of their order could touch the artifact, called the Tear of the Gods. Solon, a seasoned ex-soldier, was trained by Father Micah of Sarth, the former Lord Delanik, Knight Marshal of Krondor. Arutha instructed the party to meet Alan, an agent of the Crown, a day's ride north of Krondor at the Wayfarer Inn. He was a dark-haired man with a beard who would recognize the code word Citadel. He held information about the area of the attack on the Ashapian vessel. Finally, the prince urged caution. No word had been heard from William, who had been hunting the murderous bear for almost a week. Arutha and the Ashapians agreed that the pirate must want the tear of the gods himself, and they had all seen what Bear was capable of doing. Pug.
Alright, so here we are in the throne room. This looks like another one of those screenshots that went on the box. And we have all these people in our party. We have Kendaric, who we recently rescued from the criminal justice system. And we have this random guy which has been foisted on us by the church. I don't think that's the greatest way to introduce him, but, well, here he is. Check him out. We've got 4 people in our party now. That's all we're getting. Kendaric. Oh, wow. Kendaric's got a whole set of... he's got a whole set of alchemical brewing equipment. That is so useless. And Solon, who has a few things. And let me explain these characters. Let's see here. Well, I can't get Kendaric and Jishara to appear next to each other in the inventory screens, but Jishara and Kendaric are the same. Kendaric is just useless because he hasn't been trained. And Jishara is kind of a killing machine. And a brewing machine. Look at all of that strong fire oil. That is going to be so useful. Solon is the one and only priest character. Whoop. That priest. And I don't know all the details, but more or less what this means is that he can only use blunt weapons. He cannot use bladed weapons or a bow. So that's frustrating. Not really pleasant, in my opinion. They should have just made him a warrior, I think. Or whatever. Anyway, that's why he's carrying this warhammer and this mace, is because he can use these weapons, unlike most others. He's got some holy bomb and potion of undead protection. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Kendaric has all the alchemical junk and some recipes, really? Resin equality, sure, read them. What do I care? Alright, well, he already knows the others. Potion of might, strong antidote, weak potion of striking. Maybe Jishara could read some of those. I'm sorry to say that there's going to be a bit of an inventory mess here for a few minutes. I know these guys both know fire oil. Weak potion of striking, no, we know those. Potion of might and potion for strong antidote, and Jishara knows both of those. So we can't do anything with these scrolls. Solon cannot brew. He actually does have spells. Here's a list of the spells, and I'm not familiar with them. I usually don't have Solon cast spells, because if he does, he can't use a weapon at the same time. And he probably is better off using a weapon than casting spells? ? So anyway, he's got spells that tend to be more about team support than about damage. And there's some goodies. Where are they? Oh, well. Ouch. I can't even look at them until after I try to leave. So I'm going to save that for next time. Next time on Return to Krondor, we're going to get this party's inventory in order. See you then.